Hi, I'm Jane Dearwester with McIntyre Elder Law. I'm going to answer a question that I get very often when I'm out speaking in the community and speaking at our free seminars out in the community, and that's what happens to my stuff if I don't have a will. What I've found is that people have all different kinds of ideas and a lot of misconceptions about what happens if you don't have a will. In most cases, for married couples, we get a lot of married couples that come in and say, you know what, we really don't have a lot of assets and I'm married, so I don't think I need a will because when I die, everything's going to go to my spouse. Wrong! That is not true. That is a very common misconception that causes a lot of issues, can create a lot of litigation, because when you die without a will and you're married, not everything automatically goes to your spouse. If you have children, there can be a share that goes to those children. If your parents are still alive, a share can go to your parents, and even down to next of kin, even down to cousins, aunts, uncles. The North Carolina legislature has passed laws, and there is a chart to go through for what happens when somebody passes away without a will. Another thing is your assets will have to be probated, go through the probate process, which is very expensive, time-consuming, very costly process, and the court's going to appoint somebody, maybe just a public administrator who's probably a local attorney in your county, who will have the job of deciding what happens to your estate. And again, all those costs get charged to your estate, so your loved ones may not get the full share of what they would have otherwise if you would set up your estate for those assets to pass either outside of probate or to designate what you want to happen and who you want to receive your assets and in what share within your will. So again, if you don't have a will in place, you have zero control over what happens to your assets and who marshal those assets along the way. So we encourage you to put a will in place, to have that covered, and that's something we can handle for you in any of our 3 offices. We service all of Western North Carolina from our offices in Hendersonville, Shelby, and Charlotte.